Give me 1 second, please. Okay, I'm gonna try and not cry. Okay. The reason why I'm online is because it's kind of like I've got no one to talk to, so it's like I'm just gonna share this with you guys because I don't know, like I don't know how many people watch this stuff. Like 50 people watch a live, and then some people I don't know personally, but like seem to follow me and you stay in tune with what I'm going through. So basically, like the basic thing I just want to share is that there is so much ignorance in this world, and I don't know what to say. Basically, what's just happened to me is I've been attacked by my whole family because I've lost a bit of weight. Like I'm usually 60. I was 60 kilos before I started this juice cleanse. Stay like 46 now, and I've dropped down to like 53 or something, and it's like I just spent like the last 2.5 hours, man, trying to explain to people I did this juice cleanse. Oh wait, give me a second. I need to put a charger in. Oh, it's gonna switch off. Okay. I told them I started this juice cleanse, right, to clean my colon. In the last 56 days, right? 46? I've had... My nose is blocked up by sugar. Do you know how ignorant it is to say that? I don't even want to get started. Whoever you are, disappear. If I can throw you out, I'll throw you out. I don't want to listen to more crap. I've just been through so much stress. Dumbass. I haven't fucking drank anything today. How about that, huh? Huh? Listen to me. I've had 33 bowel movements in 46 days. Obviously that shit weighs something, right? Obviously when you're not eating inflammatory food, when you're not eating constipating food, when you're not eating fattening food, you're gonna lose weight, right? Like, for me, it's like the way I am now, I'm like, it's normal to see like a 54 kilo person in the tropics, like, you're gonna go forest coconuts, you need to walk, you need to do this and that. There's like, we live in like a fucking society of like, fat people just sit around on a computer, eat shit. And it's like, I decided to do this, and it's like, fuck, man. It's like, I have so much stress just from like trying to keep myself stable from London. And then I come home, man, and when your family is like fucking attacking you, saying like you've got eating disorder, you're ill, you've lost so much weight, this isn't normal, you're crazy, you've got no life, you can't go to work. And I'm like, oh my god, you got this whole corona shit going around, and it's like, I'm just fucking idiots. Like, I've explained to them 100 times, it is so easy to eat, and even beyond that, it's like, where the fuck is the fruit, man? There is no organic good fruits, there is no fresh air, there is no sunshine, there is no fucking minerals in the soil, and it's like, people expect that just because you're trying, you should be like, walk around with blue eyes, and it's like, I'm fucking trying, man. It's like, of course, I'm a fucking unripe fruit. And I'm stressed every day. I hear fucking 50 sirens from the police. And I smell people smoke. I have to like absorb people's shit energy. I live in a fucking matrix. And like to these people, it's like, oh, you don't have a job, and you don't fucking do this, you lost weight, and it's like I already get enough pressure from outside. Like, look at my fucking room. This is what I created. This is supposed to be where I rest, and it's like, that's all I own, man. That's like, I fucking sold everything. I was just like, I'm just gonna have a bed, and it's like, you just don't fucking get, like, I'm trying to clean my body. They think like I'm some like, what do you call it? You know, you got obsessive behavior, OCD, whatever they call it. Man, to spit this out. And it's like, look, guys, listen. My skin, right? I have like a chronic rash. I discovered through research, through experimentation, that I was suffering 2 years of this rash. So I've had it 2.5 years. I've suffered 2 years not knowing what to do. I tried everything, right? Changing diet, you know what it's like, what we do. And it's like, I've only like last 5 months discovered this, right? I've been going every day to the spa. I've been getting nasty shit out my skin every day, right? And then I don't even know how to fucking explain to you. It's just like, they don't get it. And I was like, fuck. They like want results. It's like, where's the fucking results? Why is it not healing? Why you not at work? And it's like, fucking hell, man. It's like, they don't get it. I don't even know. And you guys might be like, oh, what do you care? But it's like, it's just like, it's so sad, yeah, to see like, I know, like, oh, we look ill, but it's like, and the funny thing is, I look at them and I'm like, fuck, man, you guys are so badly constipated. Like, you guys have got so much shit in your lymph system, you're breaking apart. I'm trying to turn this around, and it's like, that journey is not easy, and it's not pretty, and it doesn't smell or look good, okay? And it's like, people are like not used to seeing that, and it's like, just because I drink juice, I'm supposed to be walking around with like Jesus results, and it's like, oh, I'm not claiming to have these results, and it's like, no matter what you do, they just fucking trash it. And I'm like, you guys have no fucking clue what's going on. They look sirens. Can you hear that? I don't fucking know if you can hear that. It's like, I have to fucking hear that when I go to sleep. And they're like, where's your health? Why do you sleep late? And it's like, yeah, no, this is just like, I'm trying so hard. I mean, can I have tissue, please? Can I have tissue, please? My nose is running so bad. Excuse me. Excuse me, who's that fucker that said like, you sorry, sugar, having too much sugar? I'd like, I'll explain to you in a sec. Give me a second, if you guys hang on. Go, it's running off. Oh, it's spring. Wow, that's what we get from Amir.
Well, you did put, and you did say put on Instagram.
Huh?
You did say what you put.
I put everything on Instagram. Freaking tell these people when I get a bowel movement. Poor people.
And the viewers.
Man, eat some meat. Fuck off. That's what I've got. That's my message to you. Ain't gonna be no nice guy. Whoever you are, I'm gonna freaking block you. Weird thing. Weird people on this planet, man. I don't get it. Like, I'm not on your account telling you to freaking eat fruits. Fuck off. Go stick a T-bone in your asshole.
Fuck off.
What's these prats, man? Some fat fingered asshole with an iPad comes online, thinks he can control my account. Fuck you. These motherfuckers, they think I'm weak. Oh, I'm sorry, like I'm not a violent person, but if someone ever raised their hand to me, I'll knock these fools off their ass. Anyway, let me go back to my point. I'm not I don't work. I try to work with.
Your head.
No, I try, but it's just like sometimes like you just want to go get that fat person and roll them down a hill, throw urine at their face. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway, my point is, well, apparently, I look sick. My teeth are apparently disappearing. Apparently, I've lost a lot of hair. apparently, this is like just having a little, like, this isn't normal. Like, girls don't get this when they tie their hair back straight. I'm sorry, like, I don't look good enough. I'm sorry. I lost some man tits. You know what I mean? I lost. I'm sorry. I shout out like what? Do you like my stomach? I know it's not normal. Some people like to keep it in. I decide to clean myself. Then I get told I got OCD. It's like, what, like, who am I to walk into someone else's life and interrogate them? So, oh, we're worried about you because you drink fruits and vegetables and you've been disciplined enough not to touch anything else. But we can't do that. We're addicted. We're ignorant. We have no idea what's going on. But what we want you to do is go see a doctor, and when the doctor says you're okay, we'll be okay. We're worried you're gonna die.
I was a fat man with a
fuck. Like, doctors, what do they do, man? They give you a prescription or rip something out and they send you off. People are so dumb.
You understand? Do you know why your hair's not as thick? It's because you don't use conditioner or shampoo. You just use natural water.
Because if it's my lack of, if it's the bad diet, yeah, I've ate a shit diet for most of my life, and I've wrecked my kidneys and my lymph system's dirty. That stuff coming out my skin, is my body. I'm not walking around telling anyone I'm happy, healthy, blah 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 blah. I'm saying I'm fucking trying. You know what I mean? I'm fucking trying, man. Why don't I give someone who's trying some help? Why don't I realise they need a fucking sun on their skin? Why don't you realise they need someone to help them with their skin because they don't have fucking 10 arms to reach to their back? Why is it so wrong to ourselves? I do so much shit for people. I swear to God, no one helps you, man. Fuck you. Who's this? Wisteria. How'd you... I hope I block that person off. Yeah, and then like my main message is that this guy's people. My main message is people are so impatient. People don't fucking sit down and commit to something and wait to see what happens. I find it so effing sad that idiots can't see the grapes have got fucking pesticides to do papaya around, there's no durian around, there's no jackfruit, there's some fucking shit broccoli on the shelf with some like crap ass apples with fucking wax on it. Everything's overpriced, everything's got fucked up soil. And you try and do this diet and everyone's like, oh, the fuck you losing weight? It's like, yeah, because there's no fucking food to eat. And if I do eat, I'm fucking like, I'm damaged inside, man. It's like, if you're clean, my friend, you don't fucking shit 32 times, man. That means you're full of shit. When it stinks, bro, my shit stinks like it's been there for a year.
Well, it has been.
And when you fucking clean it out, you lose a bit of weight. It's like, who the fuck, man? It's like the worst thing is like, what to do? I can't even fucking eat today. I haven't fucking eat today, bro.
But then the logistic is, if you take a shit, that's actually like stored body mass that you kept inside.
There's like 7 components of weight. I've 32 shits, put it on the scale. That's probably all the weight I've lost.
It's like if you drink a litre of juice, you can go up a kilo.
My friend, I can drink more than I can eat, even if I ate food.
You can drink like 2 litres of water and you gain 2 kilos.
The only reason why I can't fucking drink is because they close the store to me. I have to walk everywhere. And I'm like, I walk my fucking 2 feet. And then he's like, so why are you walking? It's like everything you see is like, wait.
Why you gotta do this, why you gotta do that?
Oh my gosh. I got some bum.
What is it?
I need to go block that person. It's freaking some prick. It's like you having your period. Go eat some meat. Keep saying shit comments. I don't really care about some fat ass redneck sitting there chewing on some.
Eat some meat.
That's the thing. I got nothing against the meat eater, but it's like they come and attack you, and it's like, you're
why are you so passionate about what you put in your fat mouth?
Yeah, it's like, let the guy eat his fruit, man.
Like, I eat meat. Yeah,
I don't go around to Burger King tell everyone, hey, you guys eat grapes. I'm like,
you're the one telling
your life, your decision, your manifestation. You do what you want to do. You're causing effect. I'm here on Instagram trying to share like some fucking like help to people, man. But apparently, for some people, I'm spreading an eating disorder. It's listen to this. Listen to how fucked up people are. It's an eating disorder, right? To try and clean yourself out, to commit yourself to something Jesus, Buddha, everyone, Moses taught everyone to do, right? And number 3, just because you stop slaving yourself to shitty environments of shitty people with shitty jobs, and you actually try and do something that's gonna try to help while everything's fucked up on the planet. And in the middle, you lose a bit of weight because you got rid of a bunch of shit and you stop eating fat for a while. It's like, when it's just like, you've been doing this for 4 years. Yeah, because my skin's still fucked. It's like, I'm sorry, like, my condition's worse. It's from the inside. You can't see what's inside of you. When you start doing what I'm doing, then you see what's coming out.
Okay, alright.
Thank you. And now I'm getting blamed for my mum's depression. I'm getting blamed for my dad headbutting my mum. Who is this prick to walk into this house?
Talk shit. Talk shit, man. Why do you think I was defending you?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I swear to God, please, listen, dear Jesus Christ, bro, I don't mean any harm to anyone, bro.
You mean yourself, you're
no,
Jesus.
No, but what I'm saying is that I'm being genuine, bro. If I ever do anything wrong, man, tell me. I swear to God, I'll try to be a good person. I swear to you, I've never ever.
Bro, look into my drawer.
Yeah, but not just for the boss, but what I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is, this prick doesn't understand. The reason why I don't intervene with your school is because I understand that you will never get anywhere. If I force you to do things, I give you freedom and space to come to your own decision. I don't believe in stressing you out, putting fear in you to make you scared about some exam. Because what the system does is, it makes you feel like that all the time. That he still feels like that. It's that feeling of fear. They don't want to let you free. They want to let you free and live your purpose and be happy. They just want to put you in fear.
Why do you think I want to make the best of this COVID-19 shit and just go to the forest tomorrow?
And to be honest with you guys, like, seriously, honestly, genuinely, I'm sorry if it freaks people out. I like being like nice and slim.
I mean,
actually, I'm comfortable in my own body right now because I don't have a tummy sticking out, or like my boobs have gone down, and it's like I'm actually a comfortable weight now.
You're not like ribcage. You're not like ribcage. You have a fat stomach, and it's fine.
I'm just normal.
Be yourself.
And I'm wearing my new clothes I fucking got. I haven't fucking worn new clothes for 2 years, brother. Today's the first day I'm wearing clothes because my skin is okay. And it's like, I mean, I'm telling you, the last 2 months is the first time I've been able to walk. The last 5 months, I've only discovered what I've shown you. No one knows about this online. I've helped 2 people so far suffering with chronic rash. Dude, do you want to show you pictures of this guy's leg? It's fucking bleeding. Like inside, it's like his skin's turned inside out from detox. He ate shit all his whole life and he started eating raw foods, and his skin is like looks inside out. His whole leg, and that's my client. And this poor guy, poor fucking guy can't sleep. He ordered my products. I don't even know if I got to. They're not contacting me right now. These people are desperate for help. The detox is too hard. Like, there's too much shit coming out of him. But this is what I'm telling you. These fucking people don't know the pictures I see. I fucking see nasty pictures of people's detox. I've seen this girl, bro. She travelled with me. She fucking ate like me and Danny in Borneo. Do you know what happened to her? She had a cyst the size of my freaking half my face on her leg, and it was oozing out purple pus. A waterfall of pus came out of it, and she ate Chinese food her whole life. So who the fuck are these people to comment?
Why do you
so
think?
many people in Bali, so many people in Bali turn super anorexic and they go back to normal because they suck the body down and they rebuild it. It's just like a building. You knock it down, you rebuild it. Some people, like me and Danny, we want to stay trim. That's a personal decision. Who's to tell us we're right or wrong? If you want to see a real anorexic, go look at a real anorexic and you'll be like, that Ali is not anorexic.
You can see their bones.
Go look at my latest pictures. I look at pictures
I can see muscle on your arm.
Yeah.
Anorexic people, you can see their bones, man.
Why do people fail to comprehend? You can ask Mr. Tony Wright that. Advanced neurodegeneration. Ask John Rose. Denial, ignorance, addiction. Because the brain wants to not like comprehend, because if it does, it sees reality and it's scared and it's like, okay, I don't want to face like what's going on. You know, people control us. We're full of toxins. This coronavirus is man-made. I shouldn't be eating meat. I shouldn't be doing that. I should be fasting. Like if they face all these things, they start to realize they have to give everything up, and they're scared of that. I wasn't. Like, look, this is my life. Like, my life is a bad now.
In the car, you even told me you wouldn't care if you lost everything right now.
No. I mean, when you've got nothing to lose, that's the most dangerous human. If someone walks out with that ideology in their mind, I've got nothing to lose. You're unbreakable. You're unstoppable. You're just like... You'll do anything. You'll do these crazy jumps these guys do. They've got nothing to lose. I'm going to do this backflip off the mountain bike. They would never do that. They're in fear and safety in a cave.
Yeah, why do you think? Dude, I broke my collarbone and I'm still doing it.
I'm letting you guys know this because you need to know, like, real life what's going on. Like, this is like, I'm not here to like make a fancy story and
I reckon I'm 15.
I'm still like, look, I'm still look. These people are like, how long is this cleanse gonna go? As long as it's going on for. What's it to me? I'm just chilling. I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
You're like, dude. The thing is, though, the reason why I help you is because I can see. Like,
do you know how hard I've worked to simplify my life so I can just rest in peace on this bed?
Dude, look how clean like the room is just because I'm out. If it was for me and I lived it, it would have been full of shit. But it's like you just live simple.
Yeah, but who's Moshta to come talk to me with that cave in her room and what she's done with her life? Who's Amir to talk? Have you seen Amir's life?
Have you seen the attic?
Yeah, have you seen Amir's life? So who are these people to come and talk to me?
Like, look, you're helping me. I have a comb now. I never thought I need one.
Amir, but I just don't get. Like, I'm literally lost. I have no one right now to talk to but my little brother, or like hang around with some freaking squirrels. Well, not freaking. No. I'm serious, man. I'm telling you, I literally went today to Holland Park. I took a bag of peanuts and I literally stood there and I couldn't. I'm being honest with you guys. You just need to listen to this. You know people's energy. People acting weird when they're walking. People talking junk when they're walking the streets, like money jumps. And it's like, I see like super fat, ugly people, and it's like the only place I have like some sanity is like looking into the forest and looking at a squirrel, and I give him that little peanut, and he goes and sits on the branch, and he waits, he calms down. When he knows he's safe, he starts nibbling on it, and I can hear the crackles and all the shells falling, and I'm like, I'm experiencing life, and that for me, that's the moment I can just be at peace.
It's kind of funny because you don't see the squirrel trying to stuff its mouth when it's panicking.
No. He's like chill. He needs to make sure he's safe, and it's like the beauty of that is that's a space of no one judging you, no one just you and nature is like the most magical thing.
Oh, you're sorry for annoying when you're packing up tomorrow.
No. I don't know what to say. I need to go clean my machine. I'm so sad, man.
Dude, just do whatever you need to do, man. You got time.
I mean, do you know what I mean? Do you know how much more? Do you know I put 2 hours aside to make that salad? I made a super like the expensive salad. I washed everything. I made a nice salad. I put it in the fridge. That was my gift to the family for being like, I hope you guys have a nice dinner. This is what I fucking get. Fucking walk in the room and I was telling Mom what I wanted to say was, you saw what that came up? You saw I was screaming at him.
Do you tell me, honestly, honest to God, how did you treat it? Like, how do you say it? Like,
what?
How do you speak to Mom?
I just came down and I was like, Mom, every time you have an argument with Dad, we all have to run in and save you. I'm like, you can see this guy blasting at me, and then Andrew just comes out and attacks me. And he didn't even let me get to my point. My point was, I expected you, Mum, to come up and at least just throw him out and be like, what's going on? Help. She knows. This woman knows. Mum is so switched off. Mum knows that after 7 months not talking to Dad or looking at him, it is a bad idea for him to come in the same room as me, especially if I'm cleaning my skin. I fucking begged Dad, I don't let no one come into this room. No, please, why the fuck did it leak? I just want to have a bath. Just so I can sleep. That's all I want to do. I just want to sleep. I got fucking sleep. I don't clean. I'm gonna have to leave, man.
The man says to me, why are you having a shower every day? What sick bastard says that? Why are you trying to be clean?
Oh my God.
Why are you doing a high
intensity? All I can say is what we're witnessing is evidence of the fall of mankind. Simple. That's all I can say. I can say like this degeneration concept is real, man. It is so real. It is so real.
The funny thing, you see how the people who talk the most shit are the ugly ones.
Pardon?
The people who talk the most shit are the ugly ones.
It's like Danny asked me last night, man. Like you don't speak to me romantically, and I was telling her, Danny, like you don't understand what I'm going through. And it's like I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just asking you to understand. Understand, we don't live in a normal world. We don't live in a normal society. I don't live in a normal body. I'm trying to do the best I can, thinking, otherwise I take my soul. Like, I don't want this to bring about like negative energy to anyone or anything. I don't want anyone. I don't want no one's sympathy. I'm not like, asking you guys to be like, oh, let's say Manny. Like, I'm not looking for that. I'm just sharing
your experience.
What's going on in life, man. Like, so you guys can just have a window into reality, because I don't like there's no like, oh, are your grapes organic? And like, I like, oh, are you gonna drive fast today this many hours? And it's like, do you want to wake the fuck up and realise what's happening around us in the real world? That our grapes are not organic, our grapes are picked on right, they don't have seeds, life is fucked up, your environment's fucked up, the people you live with are fucked up, the matrix fucked up, this whole housing business, our debt-based currency, everything's fucked up, jobs, schooling, medical system, everything's messed up, humans are not normal, nothing is right, we're all brainwashed by religion, politics, media, friends, cultures, everyone's addicted and denial, like everything's fucked up, there's so many layers to this, and it's like people are not thinking, man. Wake up. There's problems everywhere. I'm sorry, I wake up to it and I speak about it. It offends people in the cave. They start like getting angry, man. Anyway, I need to go wash my juicer. It's really late. It is not healthy to be stressed, to not eat. It doesn't help. And they want me to wake up radiant.
No, coffee. I don't know what you like do without like me just being able to just sit here and talk with you.
I'm telling you, my daddy told me like come to Sweden. I just got good produce. Like I know like I can't stay like I can't fast like around Danny. Like I just want to fast alone. Like
if you want,
it wasn't even fast. It's
if you want to have my thingy, the blueberry and raspberries, go for it, man.
No. This is like a bit of abundance, man.
No, I'm just saying.
This prick doesn't know I drink strawberries, raspberry. I drink the highest quality juices in the world.
That would cost
fresh. I mean, I drink 40 pounds worth of produce, man. People are so funny. They're crying because I'm not eating avocados for a while.
I swear you're munching. I was even telling Mum, you bought Nori paper so you can make some sushis.
Look how much money I've spent. That whole bag's full of like salad equipment. I've got a book, and look at this. You know what this book is? I'm going to design a whole recipe book to type up and sell. I'm studying culinary chefs to understand. I'm studying chefs. And I'm studying chefs to understand how to master salads. I bring it to them and they're like, what's this? I'm like, I make a salad for you.
I want to know, like, day to day, when you make a live, like, what are the sort of people, like...
I don't know, man. What do you mean? What sort of people come on?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Apart from the retards that just have to say eat meat and then...
Oh, do you know, like, the trolls? I don't know, just, like, you get a few regulars, like, some people that follow the account often. Yeah. I don't know why I run this account. The whole thing was out of love to be like, hey, man, I found, like, some special information, like, if you guys want to know, like... Part of me, like, the problem is, John Rose said it too. He goes, you can walk around this information, keep it to yourself, but you'll never be happy, because when you go out into the world and you realise no one knows this and everything's messed up, you're desperate to help people so they can wake up to it. Because if everyone wakes up, our problems are solved. But if people don't wake up to it, man. Like, these people have not been raw vegan for one day.
I actually did for one day. It's difficult to do, coming from meat. It's like...
Yeah. Can you imagine how much self-discipline it takes? Does it help to get people to come and bash you?
The thing, I've been vegetarian for like 3 weeks. I think I was able to do it for like 3 weeks, and it's like you feel less bloated. You feel like shit, man.
Yeah,
like,
imagine not eating any vegan junk. Like, I'm not allowed crisps or anything. I don't have any little cheeky stuff. Can you imagine? Like, I'm not having no salt. I'm not having no oil. I'm not having anything that's gonna puff me up, make me sick.
But then you have to have everything regulate. Like salt, you have to have a tiny, good
yeah,
salt, like Himalayan
exactly.
salt.
Yeah, but that's an art. You can have it from celery, some juices, but it's like, I mean, how much more can I go walk out and keep bringing stuff to the house?
Do you know my teacher said that people like also like, where do you get your protein from? From meat. But then beans have more protein per gram.
Lettuce per calorie has the most protein of all foods.
Really? Even more than beans.
Yeah, but what's the problem? It costs £2.50. I mean, for a little bag of lettuce. These guys are so dumb. They're so blind. They don't realise that this poor kid has to soak his grapes for like fucking in chemicals to try and wash off pesticides. He needs to drink fresh.
They're just accepting of the condition. They don't want to make the effort.
No, I reserve myself outside not to touch anything until I come home because I can't find juice. I mean, can you go out into London and find fresh pressed juices? No. It's McDonald's, bro. The system's ready to fuck us up. Because if you go out and you don't have food, you're screwed. You have to starve yourself. It's not my fault there's not organic vegan buffets everywhere. Like whole plant-based buffet. It's not my fault that everyone's not making orange juice. If you look everywhere, bro, everyone's like sticking skewers into like some sheep's ass. I don't have nothing against meat eaters, but look at the reality, man. Meat. Everywhere you go is meat sandwiches. You can't find vegan sandwiches unless it's some crappy mushroom that's like stuck into two pieces of bread. You can't find organic produce.
I mean, the thing is,
nothing is organic, I mean.
But the thing is that people like eat meat, but then you used to eat meat and you still like, you used to have like for the first bit of time you're like, you still like, you wanted to have meat, but then you didn't have it. You chose.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean when I found out this information? Yeah, I just realised. I just woke up to the message and like, this makes sense. Like I'm gonna stop eating meat, and that's it. It was simple.
You just.
Actually, Joe actually did. Actually went onto a watermelon and grapes overnight. I started eating watermelon grapes.
Do you know the funny thing is?
I loved it because I woke up, I wasn't dehydrated anymore. I started looking a bit better. I was like, man, this is. I started seeing mucus come out my eyes. I looked in my eyes. I was like, oh my god, this is real. That's my story.
I found the biggest investment I made was this GoPro. It's actually boosted your quality on my Instagram.
Oh man. I literally need to go live in the Himalayas. There's no fruit there. Anyway, I look super smashed, very stressed. I've spent the last 3 hours arguing. I walked so many miles today. I haven't drunk anything. I was super stressed. I need to go to bed.
I'll try not wake up in the morning.
Just do your thing. Peace and love. My message to people on this path is that get used to being sensitized and learn to manage it, because you're gonna find I love you, Fabio, but like Fabio and Austin are like two people I genuinely know, like real people. Yeah, Fabio's a cool kid.
But didn't you travel with him?
Yeah, I met him in Bali. The funny thing is, when you speak to these people, I mean, they're going through the same psychological things around their family, around places. When they eat cooked food, they get the same things happening to them. They feel shit, they feel guilty, they feel constipated, they're not happy. They go back to raw foods, and when they go to raw foods, they start getting sensitive to all the stress around them. They try and go find fruit, it's not right, it's expensive. Everyone's got the same problems.
It's like when you get numb.
Sweden, Germany, Australia, America, everyone's got the same problems.
It's like if you get numbed and you stop being numb, you kind of get that sensation. You kind of realise that it's like kind of how great it is in a way. It's like
someone's saying effing hard to stay clean in the UK, man. I get it.
I mean, the thing is that the whole literally UK, like London is literally like for example, in America it's kind of stretched out. In the UK it's compressed to a little concrete block.
If you actually look at us from space, like some of my health gurus say that our cities look like cancer on a map, because you just see some grey block. You see all this forest and you see some grey, like nasty, like.
Do you think I try and go out to Bracknell and like just? Yeah. Dude, I go literally so I've gone like miles.
Danny.
I've gone miles and miles out of London, and it's like the people who are there, the ones in the forest, are like the nicest people ever.
Danny, I need to log out. But I had like a super emotional. Wow, I'm fucking crying so much on this.
It's cool, bro.
No, it's like, I'm tired of people seeing me cry.
So what?
I guess it's because Danny's there. It's how the fuck is he talking about Danny's wife? It's like, you don't fucking know this poor girl. Fucking trying to survive herself alone in the middle of fucking nowhere in Gothenburg. What are you doing live now? No crying, because I literally just walked out a 4-hour argument with my family, Danny.
And the only person that had shared any sense was a 15-year-old against people.
Danny, if you got time, like, I don't mind, like, if we could talk just for a tiny bit, just before I go to bed. I need to wash my juicer as well. I haven't fucking washed a juicer now. I was like, oh.
Should I wash it for you?
No, I'm in the big city, my friend. You live. Listen, bro. I'm being honest with you. I know I'm crying, but I'm freaking hard as a rock. No one can move me, bro. I'm those rocks you can't pick up from the river. These people's words, I will walk all over it. I will stand there, make grape juice, drink it, and not touch.
I know, but I'm saying should I clean it so you can talk to Danny?
I will. Oh yeah, fair enough, Danny. Fair enough. We can do it tomorrow. Let's talk. But all I'm telling you, Danny, is I'm being fucking bullied, man. I'm being fucking bullied. I'm getting called, Danny, I'm getting called anorexic, and I'm getting told that I've got fucking eating disorder. I've already spoken about this on this line.
OCD? What fucking retard?
Huh?
OCD?
Like, why the fuck is it wrong to clean your skin?
How did my guy compare you wanted to clean out your body to someone washing their hands 5 times? How does that make any sense?
I don't know what am I doing wrong? Like, just let me be, man. If this is what makes me happy, if I want to go spend my day feeding peacocks and just doing nothing, not getting involved in... Look at the jobs out there. Fucking banking, schooling, teaching, nursing, hospital, or like fucking selling some shit sandwiches in the shop.
And the funny thing is,
or clothes.
All of those businesses are owned by the government. They're all government run.
Yeah.
It's like, who wants to be a firefighter?
I mean, you can't go to a school to learn what I'm learning. What I'm learning, the system doesn't want you to know. Do you not understand? I'm doing like one of the most... my path is the most threatening thing to anyone, like anyone in control.
Like, if you have a life decision, you're just like, away from
Environment is so important, man. You need people that just don't get involved, don't judge you, just let you be and go through the process because they know that's what you need to go through. Like, how many books? I mean, listen to me. There is so... I'm not even water fasting. There are so many books on fasting. I mean, there's so many people fasting. I've told everyone, I'm not fucking fasting. I'm drinking juices. Some people are like, oh, just drink grapes. I'm like, fuck you. I'm drinking all the fruits I see. I'm drinking as much as my body needs. That's what I've done. Where's the... How have I got eating disorder if I'm drinking 1 litre of orange juice? And I'm dancing to Michael Jackson in the day and I go out and I do stuff. And it's like, I just fucking went to the shop to buy something for myself. I haven't fucking done nothing for 2 years, bro. I'm fucking lying in the bed. That's it.
Dude, if you want to do, you could
just like, no, what I'm saying.
You could take a munch.
They're like, why the fuck you not at work? And it's like, Dad, you fucking saw me in the shower today. I'm fucking naked. I'm your son, bro. I'm your fucking son. Look at me. Look at me. Look at what the fuck's going on with me, Dad. Try to fucking understand. Please try to understand. Stop fucking going on.
When is he gonna understand, bro? Just take a breathe. Just breathe in and out.
And Abby's telling me I walk around with nasty energy.
No, you don't. You literally have the kindest energy. You literally.
I swear to God, I swear to Jesus Christ, bro, I've only ever wanted to help people. That's the reason why I do this.
Dude, he has a nasty energy. Have you seen the way he acts? He's passing that on to you, and he thinks it's you. He's just like his actions make you lash out on him. It's like it's unfair the way you're like treated. Like really like.
I'm really confused, man. I was actually just standing there in confusion, and he's like, "I've seen you bully mum," and I'm like,
I was so dumbfounded by it.
I was like, today I'm upset that mum chose to go to use it at mommy's house when she knows my skin is so important to me.
But the thing is though, it's like that Ame shouts at me for defending you when I just, and then he said,
I don't get his point.
"This is the way I treat mum. Have you seen the way I treat mum? I'm always asking her how her day is, how she's doing. I'm like making sure she's okay."
I mean, mum is so dumb for not saying anything, and she disappeared. Did you see what she does?
She just lets it happen.
I don't know how that woman.
She's a bit lost, man.
I was like, Mum, is my colon clean? Because remember I had that watermelon, it didn't come out, and I had a shit in the middle of the night. And then, Mum, today I had the biggest shit I've had in 45 days. I was like, Mum, do you think my colon's clean? She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh my god. Do you want to go see that multicoloured shit coming out of me that smells like an elephant shat like 2 months ago?
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, disease starts in your colon. I mean, if the trunk of the tree is rotten, how can the branches or leaves bear fruit? Common sense? Anyway, man.
Please. For the place you are in this world,
These fucking weirdos. Just for like fasting. Like the most.
Moisture cups up her stomach and she thinks she's now magically healthy.
Yeah, like they go out and they travel all the way to Iran to smash their nose up, come back here. I'm just like surrendering to my addiction.
Spending that $4,000.
Yeah, $4,000 to suck out 8 kilos of fat out her tummy.
When you could spend that
8 kilos. I mean, 8 kilos of fat in her tummy.
Is that all?
And she changed her nose, and then these people are successful. They go to work, and that's what they do with their money. Aaron goes to work, and he buys raw meat, cheese, wine.
I haven't drunk for you.
Yeah. I was like, every time you leave, I can smell you.
Joy came in and did. He had like some incense. I shouted at him. I said, Ami, get out the room right now. He was like waving some incense around the room. I was like,
why?
I told him, get out. Get the fuck out, man. She was like,
guys. The good thing is, I'm not suicidal. Because it's like, I swear to you, I mean, I'm not. I'm just telling you.
I know you're not.
But I mean, you fucking know, man. Sometimes in life, bro, it's fucking easiest way to go is straight out the universe, man. Because you fucking give up. I've been to many corners of this earth, bro.
You've been in so many places.
I mean, listen to me. I mean, the chemistry in a tree in a forest, mate, is more than the whole pharmaceutical industry, yeah? Imagine what information is out there that we don't know about in those forests. We're too stuck in like flashy cars, flashy phones, and like new buttons for our clothes. Can you imagine what is out there in the forest? Yeah. Everyone asks like, "Oh, how old are you? What do you do for a living? Are you married?"
No, 27.
No, the way people like Danny talks about this concept. I mean, can you bring tissue one more time? Really? I'm so sorry. I'm draining so much. Bring the whole roll.
We need to take your shit, man.
One second, please. I need to blow my nose. Oh man.
Man, someone blew up the toilet. Bomber club. Shush.
I mean, go to bed now, man, please.
Yeah, I saw it. Wait, so I'm not even tired. I slept in.
Huh?
I'm not even tired, man.
I slept at 4 AM yesterday. I woke up at 8 to take you to school.
That's what I was
I've walked so much today, and now I've ended my day like this, and I haven't had anything to eat. I didn't get no sun. I had to look at shit people. I got grapes, but I'm gonna drink it because I had to get my fucking evening ruined.
That's what I was thinking. I was just like, people are...
I mean, Michael Jackson was freaking skinnier than me, bro. You guys bet I'm skinny, Michael. Doing live concerts. I'm not gonna... If you're fat and sick, everyone's happy.
That's the funny thing. No one says nothing.
Why do you think when I used to... Dude, I was obese.
Oh, you know when I cheated when I came back to London? I fell off the wagon, yeah? I got fucking ill, bro. Mentally, I was suffering with the worst headache, brain fog. I was gaining man boobs. There was probably like soya and like, you know, like soy sauce. And then... No one said nothing. No one said nothing.
Cheering it on.
Yeah, no one said nothing. Oh, cheer it on. Bro, what's your first credit card on the table to eat or to order fucking sushi? Danny, how can you eat if you're stressed? How can you eat if you have to fucking walk everywhere? How can you eat if you can't find organic? What? Like, come on. There's like a couple of nice mangoes. I wanted to get Tony them because that guy put so much beautiful energy into his work, so much compassion. I'm like, do you know what? This man is more worthy of me of these fruits. That poor guy in that village in the north of UK, man. London gets to import some fancy stuff, and I fucking walk. Today I walk here, for example, to prioritize him. And he's like, oh, you buy Danny stuff. I'm like, what the hell are you talking? Everything he said, I was like, everything, your mum buys you all your fruits. I'm like, what? Everything he keeps saying was wrong. And I was telling him at the end of the conversation, I was like, everything you've been saying is wrong. He goes, what have you been saying is wrong? Because you think you're smart the way you speak. I'm like, and he keeps saying you hippie. I'm like,
you're not a hippie.
Who's a hippie? Dress, look, act. What do I say?
You said you're like Corey.
What? Corey? I don't even do it. I walk out the house, the guy's blazing, so you good? I was like, I'm good. The guy's like, you know this Matrix, like run this system. I was like, yeah, of course I know, man. These bastards are like killing us slowly. You're not helping yourself smoking weed, but anyway, if you need to go disappear somewhere else, that's your decision, bro. I'm gonna stay awake. I'm not gonna smoke weed. You gotta be smart. If you dumb yourself down, take drugs and weed, man, the system will F you over as well. You have to stay awake. And not once to this family. Much is like, you bang stuff.
Wait, when?
And they're like, you're rude. I was like, if you come into a room and I don't like your energy and you make too much noise and you jump around like mum, like Teletubby, and you just stuff your face. I was like, why the fuck am I gonna sit in the same room as you? You're lowering my energy level. I'm gonna disappear. What part of that is offensive? Like, face it. I don't like you and I don't like your dad. You two like each other. Sit down and eat your meat. I'm not sitting in the same room as you. I feel uncomfortable. I have a right to do what I want. I'm gonna disappear. It's rude.
Do you know about my childhood I didn't like because of Amir?
Amir's like, Ali had the most beautiful childhood. Oh, really?
Then you bring up facts. And
I was like, all I remember is like everyone hitting each other and arguments and dead meat kebab and dead shitty sticky rice in like Iranian school and dad pouring water on my face to wake me up that Sunday morning. I remember like,
that's totally
I was like, I remember Grandpa giving me £1 to go buy some shitty sweets in some dirty shop. I remember Mum being fucking 5 times her size, giving me money to buy chicken cottage, and I had fucking acne all over my face and back. Just chronic acne. I remember Dad bit my middle finger once.
Why?
I remember Mum whipped me hard with a PlayStation cable. I've got countless things to tell you that like I fucked up my childhood. You know what I mean? I'm like, I got chased by pikeys, man, around these areas. And I'm like, what childhood are you talking about? In White City, childhood. I cry looking at those kids, little Hawaiian kids, eating papayas.
And just jamming and enjoying themselves. What do you think when I'm with Pablo?
This guy's funny. Anyway.
Do you know Pablo Joe says to me, like, he knows there's so much knife crime, he just says to me, sharp about it and to ride your bike, man.
Yeah. They don't talk about this stuff, by the way, guys. We live in a society where there's knife crime. White people in the system. We're in the low class.
All they say is, see your post.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
I'm like, have you gone into a mosque and look at the people there? Have you not seen you guys are all like...
Dude, do you remember Borat in the little...
Have you not seen the way Iranians act? What does that do? They go beat themselves. How is that? I mean, what part of the society is normal? I mean, lives in like the... Do you know the textiles industry? You know it's killing the world faster than anything else.
Why?
You can't recycle clothes the way you can recycle other stuff. they're wasting a lot of materials. Do you know how much clothes are getting produced in Marks and Spencer's everywhere? Imagine like a can of Coke, you recycle it, aluminium. Imagine you buy a new jacket and then you throw it away. Where does it go? Imagine piles and piles and piles of clothes. Imagine all these idiots want to change fashion. Until when? I want to change my jacket, I want to change my t-shirt, I want to change this, and it's like, Anyway, man. Okay, I'm going to end this. These people are having like silent conversations. You guys can have that in your private time. Anyway, peace and love, take care. Good luck. I might end this account whenever, I might not, I don't know.
I don't think you should.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I don't get like bad vibes. Like I just don't get like. I talked to Danny about this. I don't get synergies from people. I just get people watching the window, don't say nothing, don't ask questions, don't connect, don't say nothing.
It's like people aren't active.
Yeah, they're just like.
Nice.
And I'm just like, I'm not here for this. I'm here for growth. If I'm growing on Instagram, I'm going to grow by myself. I don't need this account to grow.
I mean, but then again, there's the people who are there and they're kind of like wanting to know a bit, but it's like, it's just that there's retards out there that kind of...
I swear to God, when you open up a camera, you do not know who's standing behind the other screen.
That
Like that freaking troll.
Body
So some
bastard.
fat, overweight, sunburnt cherry in some expensive hotel who just stuffed his face, lying there, fucking like a dead pig, can't even roll over, fat throwing in the phone. You know what I'm talking about if you're out there. Motherfuckers, I know what you guys are, hiding in your shitty offices. You better lock those doors, man.
Man, I mean, but then again, you get the more chill people that you meet through here. Like, how many people that you know have you met through Instagram that you kind of like...
Poor, you know Raw Bliss?
Yeah.
This guy,
I don't really
this guy, Austin, went to India, couldn't find fruit, ended up fasting. He went bonier than me. And now he's like gone back to normal weight, enjoying tropical. His jackfruit are like photogenic jackfruits. Everyone he eats, and I'm like, yeah, I would eat that if it was here. I see pears and apples in the fucking thing. I'm not saying I'm jealous or anything. I'm just saying, like, when people say to me, "What do you eat? What do you eat?" I'm like, what the fuck is there to eat? Eat normal. Be normal. Be normal. Just no. Make us comfortable. Normal. Go get a job. Yeah, because you're fit, I know. Alright, peace.